Leave your hair alone. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that everyone is good where they are and y'all are keeping safe out in these streets. So as promised, Saturday is dedicated to natural hair, and to kickstart my natural hair series, we are going to do my first video, as read in the title, something that almost everyone who has their natural hair wants to do: how to grow your natural hair and of course retain that length. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. These are the tips that worked for me, and hunty, best believe they do work, because I was once bald headed, but now I have some hair on my head. So yeah, so I have about 7 tips and that's about it. So let's go into it. So the first tip is 1, ensure your hair is moisturized. So one thing to note is that your hair always grows. No make nobody tell you otherwise. Your hair always grows. It is always growing. However, retention is the biggest problem that a lot of us face. And so by ensuring that your hair is moisturized, you reduce the risk of your hair breaking off. And if your hair doesn't break off, that means you retain that length, right? And whoops, your hair longer. So ensure your hair is moisturized. Now, the best way to moisturize is dependent on your hair's porosity. So whether it's high porosity or low porosity, I'm not going to go deep into that. I mean, you can check out some videos on YouTube, because I mean, YouTube has everything for the most part. So yeah, ensure your hair is moisturized, and the best way to moisturize your hair is based on your porosity, whether high porosity or low porosity. Now I am a low porosity natural, and so the best method for me is the LCO method. So that is a liquid, cream, and oil. So that's a liquid, cream, or butter and oil, right? And for the high porosity people, that is LCO, liquid, oil, and cream or butter. So ensure your hair is always moisturized. If your hair is moisturized, it's less likely to break. If it's less likely to break, you retain that length, and bada bing, bada boom, your hair looks long, right? And one tip is something that annoyed me, but you have to do it, and that is be patient. Now, if you're moisturizing your hair and being consistent with your care, your hair is going to grow. But each and every single person hair grows at a different rate. So the speed at which your hair grows is different for each person. And so for me personally, my hair doesn't grow, or the speed at which my hair grows isn't very fast. So I'm not necessarily going to get an inch a month or even 3/4 of an inch a month. It's depending, right? So be patient with your hair, and once you're taking care of it and you're being patient, you're going to see the fact that your hair is growing and it's retaining its length. Okay? The third tip is actually how to speed up the growth. Now, as I said before, everyone's hair grows at a different rate. However, there are certain steps and certain things that you can do to speed up that process. And my staple, the thing that has worked for me, is aloe vera oil. Now, I don't know how many of you have ever heard of it, but let me tell you, this thing, this oil, it is the truth. Okay, aloe vera oil. And I mean, if you want me to show you how to make it, comment down in the comment section below, description box. comment down below, and I promise you I'll do a video on how to make it. It is the truth, people. My hair was, and I recently found out about it. Before, my staple was castor oil, and that works, and now it's aloe vera oil. Now, the way in which it is made, beautiful, and it's so easy. It is so easy. My hair was in January, I think around, my hair was about this length in January, and I kept my hair in for 3 months, and by the time I pull it out and put it back in again, it was around around here. Not alive, maybe so it goes here. Yeah, it was around here, right? So aloe vera oil, it is the truth. I live by it, I swear by it. I will put my hand on the Bible in court for it. It is the truth. So if you want to speed up your hair growth, get aloe vera oil. And aloe vera everywhere in Jamaica. I don't know now if you're fine. It's free, it's cheap, it works. Get aloe vera oil. Cool? So that's what the third tip. Yeah. Fourth tip is to experiment with products to find what really works for you. But always remember that water is staple. No, let's just jump on the water wagon. No, water is good for inside of your ear, but it's made about 75% or so of water. I hope I'm right, I'm not talking foolishness. I'm not telling you school. Yeah, right? So your body's made of a lot of water, and water is good for your inside. So if it's good for your inside, that means that it is way good for anything that is going from inside of you to the outside, right? Water is staple. Water causes shrinkage, yes, but it is a staple. Your hair loves it, and it is best that you use it. Always ensure that whatever is in your moisturizing routine, water has to be A1, the foundation, the core of that moisturizing routine. Water, people. And by experimenting with different products, I mean, and everybody have money, I spend every single second I buy the expensive products. So if you find something that works for you, stick with it. But once you can experiment, do so. And once you find what works for you, stick to it, okay? Alright. And that will of course help to grow your hair and of course retain your length. So that's all. The fourth tip. If you see me looking down, it's because I have my book with my notes. Yep, that's the fourth tip. Fifth tip. And this is on how to retain your length. Protect your hair in the nights. Protect your hair in the nights. Ladies, gentlemen, if you're watching, wear a satin or silk scarf. If you know that you sleep, or bonnet, if you know that you sleep those off, or you go sleep with it, and when you wake up in the morning, it the over there so, and you up on the bed same way, get a satin or silk pillowcase or the bed sheet itself if you don't sleep on pillows, because I don't sleep on pillows. I'll just start it. Anyways, yeah, get a satin or silk scarf, bonnet, sheet, pillowcase, do-rag, whatever the case may be, to protect your hair ends. The ends are the oldest part of your hair, and they are what? And they are the most susceptible to damage, you're the most susceptible to breaking up, you're the most susceptible to the elements around you. So when you go, and a lot of us sleep on cotton, and that tends to rub against the hair and break it off. Even on our clothes, cotton rubs against it, breaks it off. So when you're going to bed at night time, please, ladies and gentlemen, put on your scarf, your silk, your satin, your bonnet, your do-rag, your pillowcase, your bedspread, whatever the case may be, and protect your hair. Alright? Protect your hair, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're going out in the days or whatever, and you can have your hair off your clothes, please to do so. Take care not to have your hair rubbing against your clothes very often, especially if you're wearing cotton, because that will break off the ends of your hair and you won't retain any length, and even though your hair is growing, it will feel like it is not growing because you're not seeing any retention. Okay? Alright. Sixth tip. Deep condition. Please. I'm a lazy natural, a very lazy natural. But if you can at least do it 2 times for the month, at least 2 times for the month, deep condition, at least 2 times for the month. Yes, I know I'm repeating myself because it's important. If you can at least deep condition 2 times for the month, 2 times for the month, do it. It will help your hair tremendously. Your hair will thank you for it. It will help with growth and it will also help with retention. It is a win-win. It is good for both, okay? Yeah. Deep condition, ladies and gentlemen. And last but not least, I'm so happy this was so quick. Drum roll, please. Most important tip. Leave your hair alone. Let me say it one more time for the people in the back. Leave your hair alone. If you're lazy, and if you're a lazy natural like me, you will find this very easy to do. But some of us, every 3 days we want a new style. Or, I have a problem with this too. I love to play in my hair. Commit yourself not to do it. Discipline yourself not to do it. Your hair loves to be left alone. When your hair is left alone, it retains its length. Nobody not trouble it. It's alright for growing that little space and keep its corner and grow and retain its length. And leaving your hair alone means doing this. Putting it in a protective style. Now, protective styles come in all shapes, forms, and sizes. You have braids, you have wigs, you have weaves. I wouldn't really recommend the ones that you have to leave out, because that's damaging your hair when you're leaving it. Yeah, that's damaging your hair. But braids, wigs, weaves, natural styles, mini braids, mini twists, cornrows, faux locks, whatever the case may be. Put your hair in one of these styles and leave it alone. Personally, my favorites are mini braids, and it's simply because I don't have to touch my hair for a very long while or manipulate it a lot, because manipulation equals breakage. A lot of manipulation equals breakage. I don't have to take a comb and comb through my hair a lot, so that helps with retention. Personally, I wear my mini braids for like 2 to 3 months at a time, and whenever I do that and I see the results afterwards, my hair always not only grows tremendously, but it retains the length it has before. And this style, mini braids, has been my quote-unquote savior for natural hair, because it is what has helped me to retain as much length as I have retained. People, but it bald. Can I put a picture in there? Probably I will, probably I won't. You'll see if I put it in there. But I was bald, and now I have so much more hair than I thought I would have or was used to having. So put your hair in a protective style and leave it alone. For those wondering, yes, I still do wash my mini braids, and I do moisturize my hair, and that's as much manipulation as it will go through. Moisturizing my hair is as much manipulation as my hair will go through, and from time to time washing it. And I mean, mini braids are awesome because you can do them and then you can put a wig over them. You can do faux locks with them. You can do crochet with them, anything with them. Listen, these are flexible and they're nice. See, I even messed around and I put some beads in my hair, and frankly, in my opinion, this is a vibe and I love it, and it's what works for me. So find whatever protective style works for you and put it in your hair and leave your hair alone. It will thank you. So those are my 7 tips. I hope you leave here with some knowledge, and you leave here, better able to take care of your hair, and you leave here knowing what you need to do to retain that length, because your hair is growing and your hair does grow. Okay? And of course, remember, if you want the aloe vera oil recipe, yeah, comment down below and I'll be sure to do a video and put it out for you. Alright, so that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching again. Remember to like, remember to comment, remember to share with everybody that you know, and remember to subscribe. Get your friends to subscribe, get your family to subscribe, get some strangers to subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe. Alright, thank you again, and I'll see you in the next video on Tuesday. That's a video that I've already done. I'm sitting waiting for y'all to see it, and I hope that you enjoy it. Thank you again for watching, and remember, God loves you and I do too. Bye.